Hey, this is Mike Boggs for Striker Systems. In this feature video, I'll touch on Striker CAD CAM's ability to interface with your business software. We'll look at two aspects of this, so this will be a two-part video series. In the first video, we'll take a look at Striker CAD CAM's ability to accept production data from your scheduling software to automate the creation of nest jobs. In our next feature video, we'll look at the manufacturing data that is automatically generated by Striker CAD CAM, which can subsequently be used by your shop floor software. We understand that our customers vary a lot in their requirements. Many are using the production scheduling and shop floor modules of their ERP software, while others have no shop floor software and use Excel or something similar for scheduling. To accommodate this wide range of workflow, Striker CAD CAM reads and writes data using comma-delimited and industry-standard XML files. So, in this Part 1 video, we'll look at the ability of Striker CAD CAM to accept production data to create nest jobs. This is a function of the manufacturing software extension available for our SS Nest software module. So you can better see the process, I'm going to initially go through it without a lot of commentary, as if I'm just the programmer doing my daily routine. Then we'll go back and break it down a little. To begin, from the SS Nest drop-down at the bottom of the Nest panel, I'm going to select the MRP import process. We refer to this as MRP since we're reading a production file that would typically be exported from an ERP, MRP, or other scheduling software, but in reality, we're just reading a comma-delimited text file. I'm going to select a file called Sample Laser Nest that I've put today's date on, and immediately the nest job begins to calculate. It will take a few seconds longer to calculate this nest because I have my nest calculations set to evaluate all available sheet sizes to auto-select the one that will generate the least scrap. Upon completion, I'm taken into the Nest Wizard interface and we see our newly created nest kit. We see that it created 4 layouts. As I analyze each layout, I can accept them by running the AutoNC process to generate the optimized NC code. Or, if I need to modify a layout, SS Nest offers numerous tools to interact with individual layouts. So this is just one method of importing a comma-delimited production schedule. Let's look at another one, but this time we'll break it down a little bit. In the previous example, I selected the CSV file and it automatically created the nest kit with the name of the CSV file. In this case, I'm going to create my nest kit ahead of time and then read the CSV file into the nest kit. This can be beneficial if I have numerous CSV files that I want to read into one nest kit, or if I just need to add parts from my part library in addition to those added through the CSV import. So I'll create a kit, select the Import tab, and I see that my import option is already set to MRP files. I'll select Import, and we'll read the same file that we did before. But this time, I'm going to open the file in Excel to see its contents. Again, this is just a comma-delimited file that I've opened in Excel. We see that I have several fields defined: part number, revision, work order, quantity, a filler quantity allowing an overrun on some parts, a due date, and work center. You'll also notice in the revision and work center fields, I'm passing a blank space, which is what I would do if I want to keep those fields in my data map, but there is no data associated with them. When I select the CSV file, the parts are read into my import pane where I have the ability to adjust parameters if necessary. If any of the parts failed to read for some reason, such as them not being found in the part share library, they would be highlighted in red and I could drill down to determine the reason that they failed. When I'm ready, I can just add these to my kit and, if necessary, I could read in another CSV file or select parts from other sources. As I close out this dialog, the nest begins to calculate. Now let's take a quick look at the field mapping. I'm going to select the MRP option from the Nest Wizard dialog and go into the MRP nesting settings. Here, I'll select the MRP import setup. The subsequent dialog includes 2 panes, the available fields on the left and those that I've configured on the right. At a minimum, a part number and quantity are required. But as you can see, there's a lot of additional data that can be configured. As I mentioned, the CSV file is often created by the scheduling module of your ERP or MRP software. So you can configure your business software to create the CSV file with however much information you want to carry with the part through the nesting process. This information is then available for any downstream reports or for access by your shop floor software. The nests that we've created so far were for a laser. I'm going to load an Amada punch driver and we'll create a nest for a punch. Again, we'll go into the Nest Wizard and create a new kit and import parts into it. This time, if I open the CSV file, you see that it has the machine name assigned in the Work Center field. Since I'm reading parts that have machine-specific tooling already applied from the PartShare library, I'm designating which punch machine I want to nest the parts for. To calculate the nest, we see that in this case there are multiple subjobs created. That's because the parts making up this nest included 3 different material gauges. And again, as I accept these layouts, I can just run the auto-NC process against them to generate the optimized NC code. So there's one other feature that I'd like to show. So we'll go back to our session with the laser machine driver. Again, I'll create a new kit. This time I'll call it DXF import. I'm going to read a CSV file, but if I open it, you'll see that instead of just a part number, it includes a path to a series of DXF files. The manufacturing software extension allows you to import DXF or DWG files directly into a nest kit. When I select this one, you see that as the parts are being imported, a tool path is being applied. The auto assignment of a tool path is optional. I could have it import and nest just the part geometry and have the tool paths applied to the layout automatically through the auto-NC process. So that's the highlights of the SSNest manufacturing software extension's ability to read a comma delimited file that could be exported from your scheduling module of your business software. This can be a significant time savings over individually adding parts to a nest. Remember, this is part 1 of a 2-part video series, so keep an eye out for part 2 where we'll look at the data being generated by SSNest that can be accessed by your business software. As always, thank you for watching, and if we can be of assistance in any way, please don't hesitate to contact us.